Next on the program, Somali authorities have imposed a daytime ban on the movement of large trucks and road tankers inside the capital, Mogadishu, in an attempt to improve security. This follows a wave of deadly attacks by militants, and the latest one in a hotel close to the presidential palace left nearly 30 dead at the weekend. The government has also sacked the country's police and intelligence chiefs. Well, with me now is Farhan Jumale. He's our BBC Somali service editor. Thank you very much for joining us. Now, how are people responding to these latest measures in Somalia?
Well, people are still very angry. They want to get some answers. Just exactly 2 weeks after the deadliest bomb attack in Somalia, people are still asking questions why this has happened. And I think it's not the first time the government has unexpectedly changed the top security chiefs. I think it was 6 months ago that all the top officials of the country's security were sacked. But now again it's happening. I think people are still questioning why this is happening, and they're saying still the insecurity in Somalia is on the rise and Shabab is coming back.
Right. Well, that decision was made fairly swiftly to sack those top officers. But what informed that? We're told it happened after a cabinet meeting. What are they trying to achieve by sacking them?
Well, I think, as they put it, it's just part of what they called accountability. But the main aim is that there is a security lapse. I mean, obviously there is a security failure, whether it's coming from the top guys or it's from the security service or the security forces on the ground. But what we know is that Somalia at the moment does not have the capacity, especially for the Somali security forces, do not have the training, they don't have better equipment to deal with or to combat Al-Shabaab and defeat eventually. So I think it's, in a way, people are saying it's just a scapegoat.
Well, as you mentioned, there are some challenges with dealing with this problem. And yet, like you said, just 2 weeks ago, almost more than 300 people killed. What is the Somali government struggling with in terms of containing this problem?
Well, I think Somali government is trying to end this endless war with the Islamist Al-Shabaab. Even though they're getting the international support, still they feel that they have been left out there because they don't have the capacity to deal with this. And the other thing is that Somalia has been under a UN arms embargo for more than 2 decades, which the government repeatedly has been saying we want the arms embargo to be lifted. But again, you have this question of how is it possible?